What a pleasing sounding game. It's just so slow and laid back to start. Okay, so last we left our heroes.
Yes?
Kim warned us that that was a point of no return. So we gotta do everything we want to do before we do that. Specifically, I'd like to reunite Lena with her husband. I'd like to find my gun. And that's... Oh, and I guess I want to see how this nightclub thing... Billy and Jean's apartment delivered the bad news. Apartments... Oh. I forgot about this. I don't think I knew that I had this as a thing. As soon as... Yep, look. The cavern below the Feld building. Ah, okay. They're not hesitant about telling me that it's a point of no return for certain aspects. You not look at that? Kim is just stay up there apparently.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? This does look like an embrasure, a slit made for shooting out of.
No one's been here for a while.
Outside the window, desolation.
Probably.
Snow falls softly onto the coastal sand, where it melts almost instantly. On rooftops, it lingers.
Turned Kim through the wall.
It's a great place to hide, and Masovianism and murder are certainly not mutually exclusive. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Kim, I can't see the whirling in rags. The shot didn't come from you.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least...
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control.
In fact, I think we're done with this bunker. After you, officer.
He didn't even come in here. That's how fucking done he was. Where the fuck is the island? Or lands in? Oh my god, how is there so much more to do? Fuck, do we get out of here? Alright, cool. Well, either of these. That goes up. This goes out. Go out. Okay, so gotta help the cryptozoologist by doing looking the traps. Near the boathouses west of the Feld building. Alright, so we'll start there. Oh yeah, there's like one remaining place that I don't think we've actually been to. We need to tell that woman in apartment 20 is. Alright, here's the trap.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring.
Look around.
Behind you, the ruins of a residential
more traps
loom over the reeds. They whisper amongst themselves, confidentially. Snowflakes cling to their shivering stems. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise.
Disappointing.
Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
No need to grin. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizens and getting some fresh air.
I meant no offense. Just...
And it doesn't know how to finish the sentence without offending you, you piece of shit, idiot, phasmid believer. Okay, so that's one. Check the trap Moral just set up in the cryptozoologist camp. Okay. Check the trap and lands in far northeast of the Feld building. Okay. Oh, well. He said check that one last. We'll check that one last. Alright, we can't go this way. Go northeast. I still have this fucking flashlight out. That shit away. Don't want to look ridiculous. It's like down here I can go. Nope. That's just a dead body. We can get over there somehow. We clicked and Harry the boy's gonna find a way. Holy shit, look at this guy hoof it. We also need to check the church. I don't think we've been over here. What we got?
An old door worn by elements guards
Jesus.
the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
It's military, a service depot of some sort.
Huh.
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Did this structure have been used from
here
the shot?
to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Alright. I don't think we have all the interfacing in the world. Yeah, we're at +2 interfacing already. I don't think we've got it. Speaking of, we gotta fix what we're wearing here. I don't actually what glasses I plus visual calculus -1 seems okay. Or we could really ratchet up our encyclopedia. Yeah, I don't remember what, like, pants I was wearing, or shoes I was wearing. +1 perception. These bowling shoes look pretty fucking dope. I think pants is the only thing that I'm lacking, or that I want to change. This? No. Hosier? Alright, that's fine. Whatever. We are the most mismatched man in the world. Check this. White polo shirt. Makes you unempathetic. Alright, there's the trap. There's the thing. Boat? Or...
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one of Morel's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it in place. The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end.
You know,
surrounding
honestly, I want to go talk to
Glacia
Glacia as well without Kim.
It's cold for this time of year. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of
No
any
cryptozoological beast
inside.
Another empty trap.
Tin takes note more out of habit than of duty. Let's keep going. The next one is the lucky one.
The next one has a crab trapped in it. These are just crab traps, you do realize?
Wow, Kim is upset. Not like getting his steps in. Man hates Pokemon Go. I haven't been up here at all. Oh my god, what a terrible scarf. What the fuck? Alright. So that's that. Now... take a mental note. Let's do a Mortiri. Good. Now we can go to the church, see if the Ravers have moved in. I don't think they will have done so yet, but we're going to be walking right by it. Oh. We might as well check. Then we can go... Where's the last one? Like south. Way south. Near where we crossed over. Or southeast of the village, I think is what... And we'll... Ooh. So if we teleport back... I wonder how late Evrart works. Oh, well, they're moved in. Alright. Well.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000?
You gone. Waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Static vibrations. Totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
You're too late, Heavy. He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out
Now
the
the only
sound.
thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Alright, man. Alright, man. Look. Here. Look. Look, 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 look. Look, look, look. There you go. But I'm going to try and catch this one, too. Because Abra's the fucking great. Abra's great. Man, you just need better internet. That's all there is to it, Heavy. What should we name this? Kim, how would you name the
I
club?
wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Look at that. Heavy damage. Well done. God damn, you're 50%. Well done. Wouldn't build a club and I wouldn't name it
An
either.
underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
Yes, you are truly the greatest Pokemon trainer.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Acel. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
Dugong's your favorite? Well, then you should have typed faster, you goddamn
his ideas
idiot.
are spooky. Next, please.
Alright, Isel, what would you name the club?
How about something simple? Like the club?
That's awful.
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real.
Real and true and beautiful.
Like a morning after the rave.
You're gonna give away your Abra for cocaine? Oh, I used to respect you as a Pokemon trainer. Alright, Andre, what do we call it?
Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective.
Speed Freak with yellow
It'll be
beads
good for the
on his neck is
science.
looking shit. Oh my god.
Lloyd's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Alright, but Egghead, what do you think?
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, eh? Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No,
Alright.
it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Alright, Noid.
The amnesia.
Jesus.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Alright, Suna.
I don't.
God
Good.
damn it.
We have too many opinions anyway.
Lovely. I think I've
You
come up
have?
with a name.
Well, what's the name?
These are all cool names, but Disco Elysium. We got to.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it?
No, of
Forgotten.
course not. It's eternal.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
Jesus.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then.
Hooray.
Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Light beam washes over the dance floor,
Andre
bathing
breaks
it in blue.
into frenzied dance.
Look at these moves.
To celebrate the name. Someone
damn.
turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your
It
foot.
feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves. It doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
This book is eternal. It's disco. It goes forever. I don't know. Last stream we came to a point of no return, and I'm betting that that means we're, you know, getting to the third act.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself?
Fuck! Alright, I've been meaning to ask you, what's with the
It's
hair?
to express my individuality.
Alright.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Is it because you're balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are you,
Not
Andre?
20.
Okay. Is it important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
We got to a point of no return under the Feld building, whatever it is. And then I was like, well, I want to go tidy up some side quests.
Maybe it was
And that's
a
where
bad
we are.
idea.
And I'm gonna save
Anyway.
Scum because I want to see what this dance
Goodbye,
is.
officer. Oh, hey, man. It's good to see
Savoy
you.
Fair.
Goodbye,
Oh my
officer.
god. I don't think I really have much in the way of Savoy Fair. Savoir faire. -1. That's not it. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure, Brandon, but I bet we're coming up on the third act. Wow, okay, here, put these fucking pants on. Oh boy.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Okay, there's
Oh, hey, man. It's good to
literally
see you.
nothing. All right.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your
Oh,
body
that
should
was so
form to
close,
bring
though.
the strange music
Oh,
into
there's
life.
literally no
For
way
now,
to do
such
this
ferocity of motion
except to roll double sixes.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Oh my god.
Goodbye, officer.
So we'd have to like really level this up a lot.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
But just
All right.
imagine.
Goodbye, officer.
We're gonna reload after this. Whoops. Don't tell me
Oh,
goodbye.
hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your
Oh my goodness. The reason I'm save scumming this is because someone specifically said, hey, when you get to this part in Disco Elysium, you should see this. Well, let's go talk to other people first. Then we can dance.
She's whistling a melody.
Whoa!
Her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there.
Hey.
I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff.
Like
Like
underwater
you're
inside a
underwater,
tree.
You know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
It's mega far out
And
to the
yes.
max.
I'm being more
Oh.
like Contact Michael, right? Don't even bring it up.
But Contact Mike
no,
is...
no. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
So how's everybody
Good,
doing?
I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna,
Alright.
the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the Crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
What? Now can you tell me about your associates?
You helped us out.
Oh,
I can repay the favour.
okay.
What do you
Well,
want to know? Sure.
hold on. We'll come right back. I gotta see what I'm thinking.
Humpty Dumpty Dum Center. You're at home, stupid cop. not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling
All
wine.
4 backdoor
And,
hardcore.
let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization.
Wow.
And now that you've internalized it, you can have a
This
piece
is
too.
so good and so shitty at the same time. So, -2 suggestion. What are we... Ugh. But our encyclopedia is so good. I mean, this is good and awful. We'd only need... Yeah, I don't think I want this. -2 suggestion is so shitty. I guess if we just spend 2... I wish I'd gotten this much earlier. If I'd gotten this much earlier before we had all these passive encyclopedia checks, that'd be nice. Art critic, like, this isn't a big deal. Like, -1 to something, yeah, whatever, we can make up for that. But -2? Alright. We'll keep it for the moment.
Welcome back.
All right, tell me about Suna.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea.
What about
I didn't
Tiako?
really listen, I was busy with my mic. Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid.
Huh.
They seem to have some thing going on.
What's he talk to Noid about?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What's he do
Who
up there?
knows? He doesn't
All
really
right.
answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed
Okay.
to do? Yell up at the tower?
Thanks. What
Who
about
do you want to know
the
about?
others? Tell me about Andre.
He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is.
Ooh,
To
she
me,
crushing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What's he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organize around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury.
Augury.
I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
But we're corrupt, rotten to the marrow. On life?
Yes. Anyway.
Is Andre your
Yes.
boyfriend? Tell me about
Who do
the
you want
others.
to know about?
Tell me about
He's a
Noid.
four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
Yes.
He's a carpenter, trained and all.
Oh.
He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that, in a shop somewhere.
What kind of mindset is
He
that?
abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
Okay.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on.
What's the
It's
pilgrimage
just
you're talking
something
about?
poor Forberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock.
Why wouldn't
I
that
dunno,
be
man.
possible?
Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say I haven't been down Boogie Street. Actually, we're gonna go with this one. Have I not told you I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself to oblivion so deep he can't even remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city?
Kind of. I'm gonna say yes.
Because I'm not. Now tell me
Sure.
something about Noid.
Would you want to know?
Actually,
Who do you want to know
enough.
about?
Tell me about
What do you
Egghead.
mean?
What does he think he did? What does he think he's doing When he yells all that stuff.
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
What's a party
And
boy?
Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
You don't have to tell me rock is backward. I am the future man. I abandoned rock in the 30s. Stupid rock.
Ah, okay.
This woman is having no part of it.
Even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in.
Ah.
He basically just
Hype
stands on
man.
the stage and dances and yells.
I feel like
how
we
awesome
fucking knew that,
everything
though.
is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes
Fuck.
you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you...
We suck. Heavy damage.
Anyway.
Where is he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really.
Okay.
One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City.
The worst of the bandlers.
Look at
A
that.
wretched heap of closed
2 whole
down
dollars,
mines, even
10
west of
experience.
Jamrock, on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines?
Okay, it was
Egg
Coal
came
City.
with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was.
Alright.
I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment. You wish
Okay.
you'd been there.
Tell me about the
Who do
others.
you want to know about?
Actually, do tell me about
Me?
yourself.
Again?
Yeah, tell me about
I
yourself.
told you, I'm a silver bird.
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing? Let's just ask directly.
All right,
Picks up the tape recorder and looks you in the eye.
there is.
Okay. I'm a police officer. You have to answer me?
Stop me from lying, though.
That would depend on the circumstances.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Sure.
Who the shit is that lady?
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. You really came through for
That's
the
what I'm here
hardcore
for, man.
underground.
Noid, got your back.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle, using her contact mic, the one with the large head, is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here,
It was only
sanctuary.
noble.
'Twas only noble of you.
I mean, we're not setting up the drug lab. This is a corrupt scheme. I did it for mankind. Actually, better here than in the tent.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place
Yeah,
was
sure.
deserted
All right.
anyway.
Noid, what do you think about the
It's
church?
a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies
Oh my God.
carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
What do you mean, dead bodies?
are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been
I like how
total.
you can just say, "Oh, okay." You're speaking crazily.
I saw some
I'm done.
piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote.
Yikes.
This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
What you're saying is religion has stopped. Actually, what exactly are you
This
saying?
religion of history is false core. It has collapsed.
But you guys said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore. Remember? They're right not to agree with all the talk about the Ecclesiastes being okay with this. You proposed. Alright.
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
And you propose dance music will supplant the
Melodic
system.
dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough.
Oh my
And
god.
yes, I do.
Noid has so much to say about this
I don't
church.
say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveler. Made me a bit manic, you know. I
Alright.
regret the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days. Why? You're a cop. I carry carpentry tools.
Okay, what
A
style
cop
church?
who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm an art cop.
Art of core.
Yes, this is the speed freak way of tipping your hat at somebody. Art of core. What's DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it.
So it could be
Folksy
literally
stuff.
anything.
Early mass production. They made thousands like this.
All right, so what
Does that
would
help
a
you out?
DeLorean building
that
look
woman
like?
There. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical.
Huh.
Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted white.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took
Okay.
all the paint.
Year after
That's fine.
year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green.
How old do you think this church is?
320 years. A little more.
I don't. Why am I
First
asking all
settlers
these
built it.
questions? This doesn't
Plus
help.
6 more life alone on an uninhabited archipelago.
We're gonna stop asking architectural questions.
Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must.
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Okay,
Hard to say.
this isn't
Colin.
architectural.
Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did
Mhm.
get to talk to the crab man though.
You mean Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a
Okay.
psychic rundown of
Alright,
this place.
cool.
Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all this sobriety stuff isn't too restrictive for you?
Talking to him, I realised that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too.
Alright,
Gotta respect it.
okay.
The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I've
I'm
got a
glad
lot
that
to
Noid has
learn
made
from him.
a sensible
Good thing You
friend.
didn't squash him.
What's with the clothes?
They're hardcore.
You look like a woman with those earrings. Okay.
You know what I think? I think man, woman, and child are arbitrary divisions which serve to bind humanity to serfdom.
That's
They're
it?
just clothes.
Are they? They look outlandish. Or, yeah, I thought there would be more to
No,
it.
It's just a vest of suspenders made to resemble a human rib cage.
All
Plus
right.
some lady clothes to piss off the sex system. Now tell me about that hardcore necktie. It's fucking primal.
It makes me party harder.
I can see that. And you've partied very hard for a
You're
very
goddamn
long
right.
time, haven't you? It looks like you're trying
This
to hang
necktie
yourself
is
with it.
unstoppable.
So large, too. So many different patterns. It's crazy, man.
You suddenly realize the patience and respect this speed freak has shown you is partly because of your style. He's
Hell
probably
yeah.
not like that with everyone.
I've gained the respect of drug addicts everywhere.
Respect as a man.
Alright. I'm done. Thanks, Nort. Can we dance with you yet?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Nope. Reload. Alright, Eggman.
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Is it?
Hard car. Skibadis.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this.
Fuck. Okay, hold on.
We're close. True, hard car. Hard car to the neck.
Ah, right.
internally
It's you
coherent.
say
All
nothing
car.
for a
He
long time.
furrows his
Hard car. Is it though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind.
Fuck.
We're close. True, hard, into all.
he furrowed.
Hard. Is it though?
It
What
is.
is it? I mean, really.
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
Shit.
I am the.
We don't know what... We can't untie the Eggman mystery.
Yes, what is it?
Hey, how's that project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is
What?
Antic dance music.
What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project, how is it going?
Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Head. A 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input.
Okay.
Oh,
Why don't you
he
just ask
doesn't
him?
Listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata. A place to be, apparently. Thanks.
Alright.
Maybe you can get through his map. Let me know how it goes.
Hmm.
Big club, true, hard, full, car. It's hard car. Skibadane.
Your cop train.
Okay, so let's see if we just continue saying nothing.
He furrowed.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really.
Feels like you should reply with
Fuck.
the very pinnacle of idiocy.
I am.
Is it? I mean, could it be?
Full, hard car. Yeah.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural Gutvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal. Or
Right.
maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an
You know about him?
Moves his mouth, but sound doesn't come out. His eyes are the size of saucers. Looks like you've rendered him
You know
speechless.
Van Eyck?
Yeah, I'm a major egghead.
Wow.
the skinny wraith? looks
Egghead.
with some disbelief.
So am I. So am I.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because
Egghead to the mega. The
Yeah.
K became the G. The boy became the man. The Advent?
What the fuck?
True. Hard
Say
car.
nothing, but is it?
This young
You know
Oh,
about
fuck.
you know Van Eyck.
Your friend
Good.
Asel mentioned
The
him.
Advent?
Fuck. Alright, we're gonna literally just go through this a whole bunch.
this young, or maybe it's
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
he missed one A.
You missed an A there. I yelled mine with 6 A's, so you have to yell it with 6A too. Actually, we'll say we're a pretty lenient
It's
cop.
nice to be important, but it's important to be nice.
Okay. All
This
right.
young, or maybe
2,
he missed
1. All right. Good. 1, 1, 2. Fuck. Okay. 1, 1, 1. I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary behind the whirling in rags.
1, 2, 3. Yekokata, the place to be.
Why is this Yekokata the place to be?
Yekokata is a hardcore place.
All right.
Yekokata is an abbreviation from the Gradian term, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe, an agricultural megaproject in the extreme southeast of the Gradian Isola. It involved cutting-edge approaches to irrigation and a completely new type of fertilizer.
All right.
An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth.
Fuck.
Intermittent seas of phosphorus mud, ripped tarpaulin.
All right. 1, 1, 1.
Internally coherent.
There was another thing.
It's the message, so listen and you will see.
No illusion, the spirit is what you will feel.
Internally, all car, all gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party
Two on a
boy.
track.
Fuck.
True. Hard car. Internally, all car. Gotta get the. I'm the party boy.
What is a party
Hardcore
boy?
Party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far
Wow,
away.
we are getting a lot of
in
experience.
Katra, beyond a certain latitude, known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in it.
All right.
We're close.
Oh? Holy shit. A missing no. Oh no. That's cool. I didn't realize that could be a thing.
True. Hard. Full car.
All right. Nothing.
Coherent.
Still say nothing. Please tell me what you're doing. I see. Okay, so that's it.
We're
Fuck.
close. True. In all car. All right.
He furrows his
Hard car. The question is, what is the question? If there was a question?
Oh, okay. All right. We're getting somewhere.
All car.
he furrowed
Hard. The question
Word it
is,
is.
what is the question?
Just answer
But
the
there is
question.
no question.
All right. Okay. All right. This is
he furrowed
high quality debate here.
Is it though?
It is.
What is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
He frowns and starts bobbing his head back and forth once more.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is... it
You
could
did.
be
You missed a
even
missing no.
worse.
So did I, for what it's worth. Fuck. Hey, can you please route soon a signal through your speakers?
Mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5.
She uses 3.5. Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh no, we're going to be misjudged forever.
Don't worry. I have an adapter
Oh, thank
for it
God.
right here. Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
Well, the granny sticks the plug into the auxiliary line and you hear a satisfying
Great!
click.
Someone got through to him. Okay, let's.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event.
All right.
The Arno will be back! But we're doing something else for one moment.
Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
So you're not a thought reader, you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium.
Firefruit, how's it going?
Yeah! With the rebel yell!
All right.
Don't be a lunatic.
Of course he's
Of
not.
course he isn't.
Of course.
Jermaine here just yells,
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
unless you were
Alright.
thinking Revolution imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling.
I wasn't thinking that.
Superstar!
Ah, it's all right.
Yeah!
Today's my old man's birthday, so we're not going to play for too terribly long. Is your real name Jermaine?
Hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Alright.
Basically, yes, it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
Why would lungs be for
When
love?
Dolores Day was anointed
Oh.
innocence, her lungs
started glowing through
These
her
people
body.
are a lot more devout
So
than
we
I
worked
expected.
her, and she loved it
My
back.
week 1 characters finally perished. Oh no. Oh no. So are you at the darkest dungeon or just in the game they perished?
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Really?
I think so.
Well, the lungs are where you hold your breath for the soul, aren't they?
Gaily.
All right, we're done.
All right.
Not there. Okay. You'll get there soon. I think. Let's see. The dead body on the boardwalk. Oh, right. We got to go to that apartment. We got to talk to Suna. Ruby's in the fold. We got 2 more traps we need to inspect. Hey.
Yes, what is it?
All right. I talked to Egghead. Plug the cable in. You can now
Okay,
unmute your
but-
speakers.
Think you can ask him to turn the volt?
Maximum.
Okay.
Maximum is the only.
I know it is, but could you please turn it?
Pump it to the brick. Pump it to the hard master.
There is no other way.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egghead is trying to say is that it is
Of
stuck.
course it is.
But I'm fighting the final bosses in the normal places. Nice.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going.
Egghead
Oh no,
pumps his
wait.
hand
Oh,
up in the air.
I should have danced
Wait.
first.
All ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweating.
Yeah, okay, hold on for a moment.
What?
Maybe we shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous. On maximum
No,
volume too?
we should definitely
Okay,
do this.
well.
I am going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But I wanted. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna do a lot of save scumming here because I was specifically told that I need to dance in the church. And we haven't done that yet. But the problem
Oh,
is,
hey man, it's good to see
it's
you.
only a 3%
just a
chance.
Goodbye, officer.
Savoy Fair, right? It doesn't really matter because, like,
Goodbye, officer.
even if we bump this all the way up,
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
yeah, it's still real low. Good lord. God, so much. Doing all these church quests raise the dance. Oh, even with... I figured when she played the music, it was gonna fuck it up. But actually, we need to talk to this guy some more here.
Hard, full, hardcore. Yeah.
This young man, or maybe it's not.
You know what?
Oh, no.
An ape.
You know, Major Egghead.
Egg, the club, true.
I should have saved before talking to that one.
Hardcore. Hardcore to here come.
Not that one.
The club, hardcore, internal. Good morning, yeah. Yako.
Yet an intro.
Just going and getting the money.
Hardcore, internally coherent. All car. Gotta get the people going. Yeah.
Where was the...
Internally coherent. All car.
He furrowed.
Ha. The question is, what is the
Alright, I think that's it.
hard, internal. All car.
He furrows.
Ha. Is it though? One more.
Fuck.
Vikla, true.
He furrows.
Ha. Is it? But is it? I no.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is
Okay.
okay. He isn't.
We did the thought reader.
Yeah.
Unless you were being don't be a
Oops.
loon.
Yeah.
Unless you were
Hardcore soup. Yeah.
Why they're
Lungs are for love.
belt? Why would lungs be for
Why wouldn't
love?
they be?
Love. In a dark.
basically
Alright, we're done.
yes, it is.
All right.
Okay, let's do this in a way that we don't have to... We need all of our savoir on. Pants. What else we got? Oh my god. No, not those boots. These glasses. I think that's it. Man, it's gonna take for fucking ever. Alright, so let's just go talk to Suna and go through that. And worst comes to worst, we'll come back and save scum this a lot more in a moment. Yes, the dance must happen.
Yes, what is it? What? I can't hear you!
We've already
The music-
done this,
There's
though,
that guy.
which is why I'm kind of
I
speeding
need
through
him
it.
to egg. He doesn't listen to me. Thanks. Let me know how it goes.
Alright.
You stand. The other real deck is empty. Cables ran.
Can you do this? It's 3.5.
Don't worry, hang on.
We're gonna be in this church
Everybody,
forever.
Arno will be back.
Okay.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye,
God.
officer.
Jeez. Alright, well,
Yes,
we've just
what
wasted
is
the
it?
last 5 minutes.
Okay, but I
pump.
see. He pump, of course.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Alright, here we go.
Pumps his hand up in the air.
Born ready. Ready.
Everybody's
I'm ready
ready.
if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty.
Alright, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You disengaged.
Lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the
No
room.
wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence,
Uh-oh.
a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It will devour everything. The floorboards,
Uh-oh.
the glass, the streets and people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana, mother of Mega.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
It was in me
The
at first.
beauty and the beat, the future of dance, planetary.
No, Egg. It's the window.
Glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It looks almost as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof.
She looks up. A screech fills the air, a scream of wood and nails. The pillar of the church twist and creak above you and
Cracks
around you.
appear on the stained
Uh-oh.
glass window.
Why don't we just unplug it?
Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth, love.
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood.
Oh boy.
It does not sound benevolent.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Everybody don't panic, it's beautiful.
Car, beautiful life.
I'm all about Eggman here.
Shit. It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you? Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you.
What do I
Glass
do?
shatters somewhere near the door.
Do we want this
It's
place?
coming down.
Alright, Egghead, it's in the
And
desk.
then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never
tried to
was a
stop it.
sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording
Oh,
that.
Growlithe.
4,
years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswov isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the start.
Kim, did you hear
It
that?
was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that?
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform.
Okay.
That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're gonna write
Yes,
Sulislo?
our lead designer.
Sulislo?
And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency.
So what happens now?
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot to do.
She's really come out of her shell there.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to...
Yes. And we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez.
Kim!
Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
You have an explanation for all this.
Oh,
Somewhere
Jesus.
deep in you, you know. The person you were.
All right. Kim will come around. That's good. After he sees my sweet dance moves.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
Good God. It's still such a task. All right, we're gonna do this logic check. One of these glasses is +2 logic. I should really spend like 5 minutes and organize this based on color. Okay, logic. Logic. Right? Yeah. God, we're the most logical man to have ever logicked. I mean, help dance check, but... Ow. Oops. Poop.
Yes, what is it?
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere, in a long-forgotten discussion, behind a kitchen table, in the evening light, drinking coffee and smoking, with a friend.
Suna, it is the origin point of the Pale.
What?
The swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
No, we are 20 meters from the very
She
edge.
looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you.
Pale's only an effect, a transition between the world and
And
that.
What is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing.
It's less than nothing. The final rest state for reality. Imagine if all of this
Then
never
the
was.
Pale is...
Simply curdling milk. Simply a
But the
gradient.
gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not. I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside.
This is where I
the
like to
world.
have my philosophical discussions inside of a church that's been converted to a nightclub while sine wave music plays.
According to this, how long
Until it starts swallowing, it's already started.
and information causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I
Yeah,
also
I
have
don't-
a question.
I don't know.
Since we are piling them up. How do you know this?
Kim.
I'm not doubting you.
Okay.
I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the
Well, I'm a
RCM
goddamn art cop, Kim. You learn a
Knows how to
lot.
think this.
I think I've had this thought before.
I'm
That's
not
how I
an
know.
anthropomorphic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however.
Yes, it is very interesting.
Didn't
But I
form in the
wouldn't
church.
say
The
no.
church formed
This is
around
yes.
it.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus, or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Yeah.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, most of them were burnt down during the revolution. Or
Oh man, this day is
before,
running out of
during
time.
Mrs. Reign.
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the
All
air.
the failed businesses in the doomed commercial
Do you think
area.
the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here?
Sure.
Even
Yeah.
say software development.
Why not?
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't
Yeah.
only them.
Sure. There's something wrong here. Why not?
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I should let them know that they might be
You
affected.
mean Plaisance and the Dice Maker? There was almost no one
I
left when we
don't
packed
think
up.
Plaisance would survive this knowledge. Yes, both of them
Then
deserve
go
to
tell
know.
them.
All right. Okay, one day all the world will be like that 2mm
She
hole.
falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained
We get to
glass
talk.
window.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain.
Man, you will certainly someday.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular
Club is the only
point
thing
in
keeping this
space.
place and the rest of reality together. Okay. Yeah, perhaps not.
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out.
Yes,
Thank
Egghead.
you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthropomorphic detection to perform in this district.
I do have one mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the doomed commercial area's electronic
The
doorbell.
creepy woman! We were wondering
Oh.
about that when we worked there, but I had completely forgotten about it ever since. It must be anthroponetic crosstalk, the one you get in radios and long-distance calls.
Oh.
Now it makes sense, with the pail right on the doorstep.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through
I was
pail,
just
all kinds of
willing for that to be a
irregularities
weird
take
thing that
place.
never came up
You may
again.
hear snippets of someone else's conversation, or the voice of your former lover, or an echo of an event that took place 100 years ago. Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong anytime.
All right, well, that's it. What do we got? We got to tell those two people. We still have to dance. It would be long, I think. It would be really, I think it would be very long, honestly. All right, we need to get rid of a thought. This thought looks kind of meh. Like +1 pain threshold. Okay, and psych learning caps raised by 1. It's not like I'm really putting points in anywhere anyways. I think we get rid of this. And this way we can cleaning out the rooms. All right.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to
Fuck.
see you.
You close your eyes.
I don't know what
But
to do with
just
this.
Goodbye, officer.
It's gonna take me so long to get this.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close.
But just imagine.
Goodbye, officer.
It's good to see you.
You close your...
But just imagine.
All right. One more. Down to 3.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Oh my
Close
goodness.
your...
But just imagine.
It's so hard. It can't be done. Egghead has a quest for you to complete to raise the chance. He has a quest.
Good morning. Yeah. Hard
Ah. Alright. Let's load before we spend all those points. You had said that, Perps, and I just ignored it. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Egghead is the key to dancing.
Good morning.
That was a crazy sound we heard before.
It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore.
Very hardcore.
Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme.
Is there anything we can do about it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make.
Sounds like the future could be even more hardcore than I ever imagined. Alright.
Yeah, too hot. It sucks up. Oh, can't escape the sound. Can't escape the.
How do you like it in the church?
Back on the case. No disgrace. Bring it down to the first
Alright.
page of the second chapter.
The voice echoes all around the grand hall.
Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or 2 left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
You said you were worried. What do you
There's
think?
nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months and will continue pumping for the rest of 51.
He's very honest.
Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
I'm working with a bunch of
If
idiots.
anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both.
It's true. It's proto.
and
It's not hardcore at all.
Wow! Culture cop!
For a moment, you almost think he's going to put his hand down, but that would be ludicrous.
I think you might be right, but how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police.
Uh-huh.
Nothing. Me being the police isn't going to help us.
Oh,
Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the
No.
question?
this is the answer!
Could anything make it harder core?
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even
Oh,
harder.
yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
My imagination
I know,
fails me.
So does mine.
Okay, I just remembered I'm the police. It might help hinder us. Wait.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I can't help you with this.
Yeah!
Maybe your body can tell you what Arno van Eyck's jam is missing to make it harder core. All right. Physical instrument time. There's one. Oh, my guard. Got a lot of pain threshold pluses. Very few. -2 physical instrument. Solid. I think that's it, right? Oh, man.
Good morning. Yeah. Hardcore.
No.
All right. Okay.
That would be silly.
That's
Your
solid.
body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things. Things like discus, javelin,
Yes.
and 400-meter...
Discus.
say disco?
Oh. The necktie wants us to try again.
No, that would be silly.
Damn it!
Your body isn't for...
Did someone say disco?
All right. So let's put a point in physical instrument, I suppose.
Good morning.
58.
You know it in your lungs
There we are.
where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate and
Needs more bass.
What?
Yep, and a melody. A good melody is what makes the song really stick, so you can get it out of your... So you can't get it out of your head anymore.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know, I was thinking you would know.
Sorry, I don't know anything
Damn
about
it.
the Nordic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people...
he feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
Okay, I'll look into it. In an official capacity, it's up to the police to make the beats go harder.
Falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
That should
Maybe
be
that
simple
street
enough.
talker
So,
across the pawn shop has got
yeah, I
some
was about to
tapes
say, he's
sell.
got a tape.
That's just
Anyway,
Copman!
The sad fucking song?
Yeah!
Oh.
Spin the tape until the space escape! Yeah!
Oh no. Okay, Tucker. Here's hoping I will succeed where you failed. We could give him this sad fucking... I wanna give him this.
Good morning!
Hey,
Tape!
what about this?
Right.
He snatches the tape from your hand and attaches it to empty reel slot. One hand on his headphones. He listens to the audio. Then shaking his head, he says,
No,
Oh.
this is gonna make people scared. Keep it pop.
okay, all right. Goodbye, Eggman. Okay, Jesus. Yeah, I was expecting him to like blare it over the speakers, and then all of a sudden we're listening to a mercenary talk about raping women and killing children. But I guess we had the happy ending. Okay, so we need to find a tape. We need to talk to those two people. I think that's probably closed at this point. Also, if you get tired of this, I'm pretty sure you can come back to it after doing stuff in the time. Cool. I wanted... Fuck. There's so much to do. Is there a time limit on this game? Yes. I wonder how close I am.
The waves are beginning to die
good.
down. Look at those little bastards.
That's right. We could talk to this woman and go on a date. Alright, so looking at these traps, right? So there's one southeast of the village. Okay, so it is a very long time limit then. Alright, this is more east of the village at this point. Oh, well, there it is, all the same. Hooray, huzzah.
This trap's not too... The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud, and they shimmer, ghostly, in the dark. The constant distance.
Alright, what's in the trap? This could be it.
The coast.
It's 10 days, you can't really get everything
And
you want
there's that
done.
cold
Okay,
rain.
good.
Always
Stuff left
the
over, you're
cold.
kind of like, let's just fucking send it.
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
Alright, one more time. I must stress that I did not expect a cryptozoological monstrosity to be in this trap.
Of course. Noted.
Alright. So now we can go back, check the last trap, and tell... Let's see. Can I fast travel? Am I close enough? No. Yeah, I don't think I want to do everything, but there are certain things. I want to reunite Lena with her husband, and I want to find my gun because that just seems like a thing that will be important. It's not here. It's to the north of the village. Like, finding my gun seems like it's going to be an important thing. It is over here, right? Yes?
This is the last of the traps. The reeds hiss and shake in the darkness that has settled over the abandoned camp. The later it gets, the colder. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. No locust. No phasmid either, but still.
Immediately yell, "It's empty!"
Your voice echoes on the coast, carried by a gust of cold.
Never found your gun?
Well, the bait
I mean,
worked on something.
I'm pretty
This doesn't
sure,
mean it was a reed monster, though.
like,
Unless you see one
it
there,
feels so obvious
I
that
just see
Eclair
the trap.
has it.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked the trap up and shook it before dropping it back down. On the
Actually, I do get the feeling that someone or something
Perhaps
may
our
have messed with it.
cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case.
But what if it was the Phasmid? What if it ate them and got out?
Right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologists to figure out now. We are not cryptozoologists. We are cops.
A cold gust of air dries your sweaty
All right,
face.
that's it.
And you look to the...
He's done. Seems that way maybe another officer of the law has it. Not sure how to trigger the event where you can get it back, but I've done it before. Interesting. All right, can we travel? Are we close enough? No. So we got to go back to the Whirling in Rags. We're more a sorry cop. Just doing the best we can. All right, the waterfront. So we got a few things to do. Let's go hope that someone's home in that apartment. Let's go tell Lena that we checked the traps because Moral's not there. Maybe Moral's just gone home. Inkling on the gun. Closest guess is that it was hidden somewhere. You have to stumble upon it. Oh no. No idea about the crime. Not really. I mean, we're just kind of following Ruby. All right, Moral.
It's great to see you again, officer.
All right. It was Kim all along.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm basically a cryptozoologist now. It was just on my way while I was
Here,
working the case.
I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mesk in origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
All right.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand.
There are a lot of interesting
It's
characters in the
shape
game.
of an
Everyone's
alien
like the
skull
gun person
with
included.
8 eyes. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
I really like Lena, honestly. Oh yeah, I don't think I asked for money. I felt bad because I, ran away from Gart doing the finger guns thing and then crashed into her. Hey, could you tell me about some cool cryptids?
There's really no point in
easy.
manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work.
Krina.
Go on and ask.
Krina, tell me about the liptids you've studied.
Oh, I'd be delighted.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
All right,
He
fine.
nods and assumes a waiting posture. Ooh, tough choice there.
Oh my god. Is this bird a cryptid?
No, it's the cryptid.
What is the cryptid?
Oh, yes.
All right. What is this
The
bird?
eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to
All
have
right.
gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until
it wound up on my tie.
Mutation. All of evolution is a mutation.
Until
it was cited by renowned Gotvaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not all-knowing.
Okay, I need to hear about
It
this sighting.
happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in
Oamrau.
southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm.
Okay, and
the world's
Umrao.
largest canyon system, sweetie. It's
Duh.
a barren waste east of the Erg Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried
Alright,
up,
so what happened?
alone in the blasted desert heat. The doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years. He was lost, without any navigation equipment, and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky.
Okay, so he was hallucinating.
It seemed gargantuan. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uva got there, the Teratorn had taken off already.
He was
And the
following
cart-
it?
Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plottenkalk followed the Teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of
Oh my
feathers.
god, he's
on
gonna
the
brain the
perch.
bird.
So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist. Then the Teratorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird. The bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching.
Alright.
He could step back, but every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uva spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? Fuck yes.
Absolutely, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds
How
many
convenient.
secrets.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
Kim, you sound so skeptical. Also, I'm wearing a fucking do-rag. I forgot to put on...
Sadly, yes. But
Better
there
clothes.
are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Il Mara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard
All right.
to pass off as coincidence.
Sure, yeah.
The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Not really. It's just stylization. The way they drew eyes. It's not a zoological drawing.
All right.
Very, very hard.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids.
Okay,
So,
we're not going to ask
what
about all
else
these.
do you want to know? Of course, dear.
You never told me you've seen the
Oh,
Phasmid.
you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the Phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But, darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you...
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer.
Oh my
I was
God.
building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Where was this? How old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself.
5.5.
I was 5.5
Betancourt.
in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infant Betancourt got bombed in the war. It used to be quite near. Circa
Yeah, I was
20
about to say,
kilometers from
Lena
here.
does not stop speaking.
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved.
Oh my god, it's a
Not like
Pikmin.
plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body, I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm.
She's great. She
and
just,
touched the
she
thing.
talks a bit.
It felt
That's it.
just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds,
Oh, so it was
a minute maybe,
very tall?
it left. Went into the reeds. I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
Who's crazy?
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
All right.
It did, yes.
Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts.
Except the size.
Amazing.
Except the size.
If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say
Well, that's
she
sweet.
restored my faith in my profession.
All right, how big was
It's
it?
hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
You were on a date?
First, yes.
The glance is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express, even to him. Interesting.
Its limbs are white?
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported,
Wow.
along with beige.
Well done, Gary.
Where the camouflage ends.
Kim, what do you think of
I
this?
thought it was a wonderful story, man.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories.
All right,
and
I
then
don't want to
end
be
up believing
unkind. I'm not going to say she imagined
You're
it.
welcome, sweetie.
That's it.
I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshine.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own.
Okay, so we're done with that, right? Yes. We got this new bolo necktie. Yeah, it does look like it. Or is this? This is better in every way than the horrific necktie. I want to put this on. Let's see. Let's put other shit back on too. This. What was that sound? Oh. Alright. God, we look so dapper. Alright. So that's done. Let's go turn this in, I guess. So we need to go into the bookstore, which is definitely closed. And we need to go... Can we... Wait. We could break into the bookstore, right? Technically. Because we can go this way, yeah? Let's go see if the dice maker... We need this. The dice maker is not going to believe us. The ice machine, the bear machine, it ain't so bad. Shit, you're working late hours. Hey.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking
I think I
for a
found the
ride?
actual source of the curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
It's a bit more complicated than I first thought it would
I'm
be.
listening.
There's a 2mm hole in reality located in the church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to the Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
The painting? What you talking about? No, it is true.
It is, man.
It's very true.
Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this? So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She looks outside the window where the night has fallen on the yard.
I wouldn't go so far as to say the entire world is doomed.
Just Martinez?
Gives you a rueful smile and takes a look
In
around.
any case, thank you
All
for
right,
stopping
well.
by. It's good to have an answer, even...
Yep. Glad to help. So placence, and we gotta go to apartment 20. We can go in here, right? Yeah, we can break into the bookstore. Nice. Oh, hey. I guess it's not closed.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Alright.
And welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous...
We found the actual source of the doom.
What do you mean, the actual source? Earlier, you told me there was no curse.
I was wrong. My investigation has led me to discover a 2mm intraplanetic hole in reality. That's the source of doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinez.
What?
You heard me right. A tiny hole in reality. Maybe connected with Pale and origin point of sorts. It would explain why historically so many things have ended in failure.
Man, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponetic anomaly in the small Pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
Yeah, hope. This is a nice, optimistic, maybe naive message.
You're right, officer. I mustn't lose faith, especially now that Annette is finally settling in at school and making friends. No, we can't just leave. Besides, didn't I have some Sayerlight hope catchers around here somewhere? I must find them.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It'll be all right if I can just find them. Thank you for your help in any case.
Yep. All right, so that's that. Find a melody. Gotta go make sure that that woman knows her husband's dead. Hey, Cable Flame. Oh, this guy's done. We gotta go. There's so much to do. I don't know. I don't think we're approaching the end, and I'm not going to be streaming much longer because it's my old man's birthday and we're going to go and hang out in a few minutes. Oh man, I'm far from the end. Good lord. Lordy, lordy, where am I going? Okay. Happy birthday, my dad. Man, I keep thinking, surely the point of no return, though, is like... Oh my god, it's the middle of the game? I was thinking that it was like the third act. Hey, I need...
Give me a moment.
Billy Magine. I won't give you a
It's about
moment.
Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You'll find the Méjeans in a...
Oh yeah, no, it was very obviously a point of no return. Should wrap up shortly into 2022. That seems like an accurate estimate. Game's good. Game's long. How long have we played this game? Like, not in terms of days, but in terms of hours. 33 hours total. Good lord. I'm really taking my time through it, apparently.
20. Something smells good. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard. Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Hold on. Let's put on... What do we got here? The only thing we're minus is on authority. That's probably fine. Yeah, I'm really enjoying just kind of being in the world, inhabiting it, taking my sweet, sweet time. Alright, hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect?
Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the
No, Firefruit. Give it up.
We need to confirm these.
You don't have to be an addict. You could be a real boy.
Herself.
Okay.
Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job.
We got high
This is why
empathy. I
it's
think we
usually
got
done in
this.
pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions.
217 hours? Nice. How do you tell her if he's...
Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
That is good advice. What if I don't want to do this?
It's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen. As soon as possible.
Oh my god. Alright, let's do this.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Mahjon home? This is the police. Please open the door.
A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
Oh boy. Here to give bad news. Right after dinner time. Hell yeah. Billy Machine, not my lover. He's just a body. He's not the only one. I couldn't make that into the meter properly. Same brand cigarettes you found. Oh, okay. Windows covered. Newspaper clipping. Good God. Well, thank you, ma'am, for letting us into your home. Now that you've done so, I'm gonna explore every goddamn room. Oh, look, if you go in this room, you can see in this room. That's pretty interesting. Oh my god. Textbook. Yeah, I can't even think. Firefruit, Jesus. Posters, contemporary prop stars adorn the walls. Here's a fucking cat. Clock is ticking away with odd cheerfulness. Ticking makes you anxious. Rings hollow in the room. Alright, hey.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from
I
her
don't
face.
think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off.
I hate that I made this woman
and is busy
think the worst of her husband, who then turned out to be dead.
Now, you're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
No ma'am. Actually, your husband will never be in trouble again.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
I'm a fucking empathetic god. Okay. Notice you were cooking something?
Got to eat? What is this about?
Let's
Why are you
start
suddenly
with
asking
some
me about my cooking?
small talk.
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
Remember, you mentioned them at the book stand.
Mm-hmm. They came home later.
Where is everybody? I don't see anyone
Girls are
home.
staying at their friend's place tonight. No. Vi, do you have any news?
What was he wearing last?
His old leather jacket.
Can you describe it?
It's just
We
your
should have just
average
fucking
brown
came
leather
right out and
jacket,
said it.
But he bought it as a teenager, so...
It reminded him of his teenage years.
No distinctive
No,
features?
well, The lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
Okay.
She folds her hand. She looks up, too anxious to say
Yeah, we made her
anything.
anxious.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Do I just say he's dead like that?
Yes. That's the most important thing. Use that word.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Majon, was found dead on the Martinet boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband is dead. Very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh. But he was just...
Victor Majon. He looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you.
This is the most opportune moment for for a Pokemon to show up.
What happened to him?
Still early to say, but at first glance it looks like he slipped and hit his head. The Pokemon of grief. Parasect for your passing. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head. Yeah, I mean, we can say it's still too early to say, but...
Was he drunk?
Alcohol may have played a role, yes.
And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It's hard to say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with
We'll be
tears,
kind.
as her hand starts searching for something.
Hey,
from
look at there,
the
heavy
pockets
damage.
of her dress.
Here.
Tina takes out his handkerchief and offers it to the woman. She nods and slowly wipes away her tears. Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him.
Parasect!
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
Again, I'm very
We
sorry,
should
ma'am.
step outside and talk.
Oh. We gotta fight. Okay, my money goes to Parasect here for sure. Alright. Oh my goodness. Parasect versus Parasect. Could have done more.
Can save the whole world, you know.
Can't bring the dead back.
Yeah, alright, what now?
Station tomorrow and let them know the name of the deceased.
Alright, you're gonna have to fucking sweep this Abra. Okay. Oh, you... Wow, you needed one more hit. Alright. What about Billy and her kids?
They have to. It's not your place to
Cable Flame, was that your first Pokemon fight? That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is
Right.
done.
This is closed then.
Let's go.
That's it. Okay. What? Why? We did this. Oh, maybe we had to, for some reason, talk to Lena first. Someone else last week and they also handed my head to me. Hey, they didn't hand your head to you. They handed dead Pokemon to you. Just, No, you don't lose the Pokemon or anything like that. They get revived. They're not technically dead, but they are, really. They're fucking dead. And actually, the Pokemon mythos is kind of a bit like, it's a bit Nordic, right? So like, they believe in Valhalla, and if you die in combat to weak Pokemon, you go straight to Pokemon Hell. So your Pokemon are probably in Hell. Heavy, take on Sensei now, or Firefruit or someone. Take me on. Yeah, I think you could beat the shit out of Firefruit. I mean, he's like this tall. Frail bones. You know, his head hasn't fully formed because he's a baby.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman.
He tries to play it cool.
So I checked all the traps.
Professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest.
Thanks.
He's still glad his friend stood up for him.
So I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay.
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
It's crazy.
That's not ideal, but...
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow.
Definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course.
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this Phasmid. I'm not persuaded.
Why don't you try convincing Morel his hypothesis is invalid?
Thank you for the vote of no confidence, Gary. An officer. I appreciate your concern, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like
That
to
you're a
mention.
crazy person and somebody just tripped over it?
No. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great
We
news
did it.
too.
Damn.
My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Societe Cryptozoologique.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for... Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity?
Oh, we gotta develop... Wait, hold on. We can put on our fucking gloves here. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Fuck these gloves. These gardening gloves are worthless. Also, I want to wear this necktie, but it is worse in every way. The Teratorn tie. Do we have more interfacing? I don't think so. But I don't remember. I think we have a minus interfacing. But I think we're probably the best we can. Alright.
Hello.
So what
Lena
if...
and I were just
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed.
Almost failed.
As though shaken. Most likely the hands of a
It's
young
fucking
person.
Kuno.
Hands small enough to fit inside the trap.
Prick.
You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the
a little
locust.
hooligan. But what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids
All right.
love to torment in...
Delinquents, my favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Really, Gary?
I don't think there's more to say to Gary.
We're getting somewhere.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle.
All right, Gary. God damn, you're such a joy kill.
No need to apologize, Gary. You'd be more than helpful.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is big.
Who the fuck is this guy? Is this Gary?
Always a pleasure to, I mean, officer.
All right. He's standing on the other side of this guy and just talking over him. And we've still got this fucking flashlight. All right, we're going to go talk to Kuno. But I am shortly going to be ending this stream here. Because I gotta go wish my old man a happy birthday. Kuno, you piece of shit.
Kuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action, pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Yeah, you like art, Kuno?
Fuck no, art shit.
Got it. Art's shit.
That's right, pig. Shit.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about missing locusts, would you?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about books.
Yeah, good, Firefruit. I'll see you there. Come on over.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison.
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Now hold on, no one is lame here. Just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
What the fuck?
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? AKA the City of Rage.
Kuno, is this about Rage City?
God, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control. Kuno doesn't...
So, wait a second.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't...
So...
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Alright. Jesus. Child, converse with me. Okay. Alright, well, fuck me sideways, I guess. What else do we have to do? We can go and purchase the thing. I don't know this yet, that's fine. We need to go talk to Eclair. Also, we literally went and found this, but he didn't... Like, we couldn't look at it? Alright, let's go purchase this thing before we're done. Let's see if this guy even has his on-the-road wares. Oh yeah, he does. Great. Alright. Hey, my man.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Do you sell tapes?
You mean like music tapes? No, music is out. Don't listen to music. I sell extremely cool sunglasses. If you want to get your mojo going.
No, Classia's still up there. I'm gonna put Kim to sleep and then go talk to her.
Tapes? Tapes are everywhere. They're worthless. Kids throw them in the trees. There's one in the bushes, right behind this lorry. No one would ever throw a good pair of high quality.
Alright, well let's go look at these tapes. Or look at this tree.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches.
She's still upstairs. I mean, when we walked out of the Whirling in Rags. Good hawthorn.
The tree revealed.
Fuck.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane.
How did we fucking...
The magnetic tape twists and turns around the branches.
Oh my god.
You just can't get it loose. All you've done is make your fingers... The hawthorn tree is disappointed by your betrayal and psychopathic tendencies. Also,
oh my god.
A little. It's awful. The pain surges
Ow.
through your...
Smooth move, operator.
Shut the fuck up,
With
Kim.
the gnarled hawthorn tree.
Ah, now we gotta use a point on interfacing.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on root with slow and deliberate
God, we
motions,
barely made that.
Pulling, bending, and
Jesus.
unraveling. You manage to extricate the magnetic. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on. Maybe Roy from the porn.
I was about to say Roy. It's for Egghead. I promised to make his Van Aches jam it a bit harder. Maybe this tape can help.
How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it?
I like to think one of the ravers would know how to fix a broken tape if they want to set up a nightclub. Or maybe he can point me in the right direction.
The pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
Good idea.
Alright. Hey. God damn, Firefruit, you're on a roll. Okay, this is the last thing we're doing today. Then we're gonna go to sleep. Good thing typing doesn't matter in this Twitch Plays Pokemon version. Alright, Roybert.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the
Kim
other
is standing in the fucking closet.
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed
Why
in
are we gonna
flames.
sniff this t-shirt? What the fuck?
Hjelmdal burning smells like worn cotton. Worn cotton with a side of fleet.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on.
Okay.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions?
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed teas, but this one was just pure exemplar.
Must be a serious man from Hjelmdal.
A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hjelmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hjelmdal really existed, but they're wrong.
Okay, why do you
I
think he
mean,
existed?
Even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has.
Of course, we willed him into existence.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. Or besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Hjelmdal is not a real place. His theory isn't exact.
God damn, we're getting so much experience.
Its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Very, very unique energies.
Alright, so how much is this shirt?
That's dirt cheap.
That is dirt cheap. Could you give it to me for free?
Why?
Harry, no, we're a recovering alcoholic in this playthrough. Harry's doing his best. A broke cop. Oh no, I'm a superstar.
I suppose that makes sense, yes.
Sure.
Please go ahead
Yeah,
and take...
alright, thanks. Alright, great. Alright, hey, look, I need...
Hello. Let me know.
Hey, do you
if
know
I
how to
can
fix
help
this?
You mean re-spool it? Yeah, I do, but...
This is important, I need to be able to play this tape
But
for
I'm
someone.
not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty... worthless.
Come on,
Just
man.
explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Okay, look, this could be the next big thing for the local dance music scene.
What do you mean?
Do you know that old church down the
Yes.
coast?
What about it?
I helped some young ravers turn this place into a nightclub, and they played these weird neo-disco beats
Is it
there.
any good? The music?
No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it. No bass. It just goes bzz, bzz, bzz. This tape could make it hardcore.
Man, you're really invested in this.
Hardcore.
Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
You take some time to look around the store.
Fuck.
The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs.
That was at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Respooling isn't that difficult. Although I had to mend the tape in a
Thanks,
few.
Roy.
Anyhow, it's yours now. Yeah, my pleasure. I'll do what I can for
Okay, well, there we go. And that's gonna be that. We're gonna run back to our resting place. We're gonna drop Kim off, and that way we can talk to Klaasje in the AM. Or, not in the AM, in the PM, after Kim goes to sleep M. Because I don't think there's anything... So why would the local kids know? We got a tape for Egghead. It may be a shit tape, but that's fine. We obviously have this. These things I'm less interested in, except I guess the Sunday night talking to Klaasje. You know, sorry cops gotta be sorry. That's how it works. We lose our title if we're not sorry enough. Sorry often and much. Alright. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Gonna go wish my dad a happy birthday, and we'll be back tomorrow for more Disco Elysium. Thanks for cheering. I don't know what the fuck that was. Thanks for cheering me on. See you, Doc. See you, D-D-D-D. See you guys in the next one. Peace.